At 11:802. At 11:803. Oh. Wait. Oh, it's up now. Shit, my bad.
Level up your legs. Try the Tom Platzi squats on a hacks.
Fucking society, dude. I was talking to him in DMs. I told him PF was up and he jumped on. Where's everybody else? Didn't have any problem dual streaming these games. What in the world? So playing like this more often if it stays good. Songs are good. Seems smooth enough. Ugh. Doo-doo-doo. Mm-hmm. 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 I don't know, motherfucker was just talking. Oh my god. Hmm? Who, Tyler? Oh, for sure. I told Zoo, like, I saw a picture of him, I was like, God damn, dude, you're fucking huge. He's like 6'3" or some shit. And I was like, I can't get swole, because if I do, so I've been trying to work out, I look like fucking Tyler 1. Same skin color, same fucking body type, same demeanor, same height. I'm 5'7", dude. I'm 6'5", 250, dude. You seen him with the fucking meter stick, right? Fucking stick. Actually, I might be taller than him. I think he's 5'6". I could look down on Tyler 1, but he could punch my guts out of my stomach, dude. Oh no, where the fuck is Mochi? Fucking Miguel's here? Wait, is Soul not gonna be there? He said stream for him. Oh. Oh, because he's trying to get more gear. The motherfucker's already got like every weapon, so he doesn't need to do 8 anymore. Oh, okay. What the hell is that? Who the fuck pinged me? About damn time, man. Oh, that's that dude that does like all the shorts with his daughter and stuff, right? He takes care of her. Yeah, I saw that. It is.
It's so
Yeah, it does post that YouTube link immediately. I don't know how to make it post the Twitch ones faster. I think it's just always going to be delayed like that because it always is it's always behind even on the other ones. I don't know. Well, I get passed over. Feels bad. Is that one even funny? The hell? You're living in Germany this winter? Oh, with it.
Germany.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Like in bed.
Right. Right.
And if it's hot, I just
Mm.
I don't have like I suffer with I struggle with I have
Right.
my favorite.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of interesting things like that. That one food review channel, he went to the fair. I think it's called Farragut Islands or something like that. They still like hunt whales and stuff, but they don't go out and hunt them. And the way that it works is that the whales, it's like a big part of their culture. The whales would come in, they would scare them in the beaching, and then they would, you know, butcher and slaughter them there.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's like more humane from them, how they do dispatch them now. So it's a lot more humane, so it's not as bad as before because they would just use like regular tools and stuff like that. And a lot of people were like trying to criticize them, saying, oh, you're just being barbarians or whatever, and stuff like that.
Like that works.
I know
Have you heard about that? Heard about
You interrupted me. I was getting to that point because he mentions it in the video. But he like talks to them, he tries whale meat and all this stuff, and it's interesting to see like the cuts of meat, and it's like a chunk of like, it's like skin and then like a chunk of fat like that big, and then like protein. It's crazy. And the meat, he said the meat was like very good, it was very delicious, it's very interesting, very different than anything you can ever taste. It's like mixing between a fish and a cow, almost like beef. And people would come there, and it was it wasn't their village, it was the international community coming there telling them, oh, you're killing all the whales. And it's like, we don't go out and hunt them. Like they come into the canal, and on top of that, we don't have well like all the time. We have it, we hunt them, we have it, we store the meat, and we can have it whenever we want it. It's not like we go out to hunt them, and there's like barely a percentage of whales that will even pass through that small archipelago. Whereas the Japanese actually go out and they hunt whales for research, and then they, once they done conduct their research, they eat them because they don't want to waste a whale. So it's just do your research. But the shark fin trade sounds something like almost like ivory, like a ivory tusk off an elephant, but it's the shark's fin.
Well, but like it's delicate.
Mm-hmm.
But what they do is very. What they do is they go out and start. They'll catch the shark, bring it up on the boat. They'll cut off the fin, and then just start back.
Yeah, I don't know why they would just take the rest of the shark.
They don't.
Yeah.
Because that's
Right, that should be illegal. Because that's like if you go to places like Vietnam or the Philippines and stuff like that, and you walk out and you see like they have pig shops, they have fish shops, chicken and stuff like that. They use the entire animal.
Yeah.
Every part of the animal, and that's something that we used to do in America but have shied away from because people don't want to eat like liver or heart or eyeballs or brains or know that they're eating it, so they put in like fucking hot dogs or sausage or something like that.
Yeah.
So it's very different there than it is here. Like what was oh yeah, he had like, he went to, I think it was Vietnam, and he had like this stop at this chicken shop just to try this one thing, and he had a bunch of chicken butts. And he's like, this is like a whole family of chickens making this dish.
nice. Yeah, and one of the things, a lot of times, so obviously, but a lot of the that much are from other countries, but they are that.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, right, for example, Filipino from the Philippines.
Mm-hmm.
Grew up in the Philippines and went to American.
Well, he probably started his schooling in the Philippines, but had to come here and finish his schooling here in medicine. Because if he would have finished in the Philippines, he would have had to go back to school if he came to America.
Yeah. I think he like started,
That makes sense.
and there's another watch who actually doesn't. I never get to watch it, but because he drinks in the morning.
Right.
The Philippines.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It was like when Maria went back to the Philippines, I could only like Snapchat her and we'd catch each other every once in a while. Active. But yeah.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
very times.
Yeah.
But it's always really culture. Oh, is this on? Like, wow, I don't know that. It's like, that's really fucking cool that they do that, or interesting. Like, learning about other cultures. Also, and it's like, I would personally, that's cool. And I wish they taught me. Because they really, even like girls, or stuff like that, they don't focus on any.
Yeah.
I don't know if about yours, but we focus on a little like West.
I went around the world and followed Magellan on his trip and sailed the ocean. Like, that was my junior high experience. Magellan. He was the first, well, his body made it around the world, but he was supposedly the first man to circumnavigate the world. Yeah, he made it. He would have made it, but he succumbed to sickness near the end of the trip. Yeah, let's see. Was
I
it?
never even learned about.
There was like a saying.
of like like how
Yeah, that's all you. It was stupid. He's in One Piece. Oh my god, they put all the people in One Piece. Okay. Anyways.
same thing with the silk route too.
Um.
Don't learn anything about like Eastern history. I couldn't. I didn't even know that the Philippines was a.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, and that's what, and it's only gotten worse. So in September of 1519, Magellan set sail from Spain with 5 ships. 3 years later, only one ship, the Victoria, depicted on a 1590 map, made it back to Spain after circumnavigating the world. 500 years ago, Ferdinand Magellan began a historic journey to circumnavigate the globe. Simple, right? Not exactly. What was the other guy's name?
You know what else we don't know about? African history. European. It's all America. And
Marco Polo. You know who Marco Polo is, right?
No.
He's actually a Eastern European man, or Western European man, who traveled to China to spend time there to learn about the Chinese. He brought gunpowder back, basically. I think so. I have to look at it. It's funny because there's a game called Marco Polo, but he was a merchant. Marco Polo, he's a Venetian merchant, traveled, an explorer, writer, who traveled through Asia along the Silk Road between 1271 and
I
1295.
remember Magellan. No, I remember.
Like,
Because I remember going, oh, it's like Marco Polo was cool.
yeah. I mean, and he like learned a lot about the Chinese Empire and stuff like that, but he brought back stuff along the Silk Road, which was the trade route between Asia and the Europeans. It's pretty crazy. I mean, they I don't know why they omit so much world history in American history, and not even that. It's not just that it was omitted in American history. I was taught about all of the major things in American history, and then all of the major events in world history. And I had like a teacher in junior high that was a really big into everything. Yeah, it's stupid because all they teach now is America's racist, blah blah blah, and it's like, no, you could actually.
Well, I'll talk about like my, because they weren't really, they were like, oh, a lot more subtle. But well, we were taught this a little bit,
Yeah.
and that's always the question. A big part of the world, like why kill all of it and make.
Well, a big.
Yeah, like African slavery.
Well, it wasn't specifically the Africans that started. It was the.
Not necessarily.
They were already enslaving each other, and the Dutch were the ones who, I believe, discovered it. Started trading with them.
Started trading with, like, don't learn about Africa. You don't learn about anything about Korea or about Russia.
Yeah.
And I had to do my own. I didn't learn about much about the but all in a research.
Yeah, I remember when you did that.
That
The things they carry.
yes, and I want to read. Honest to God, I want to read that book.
There's a big era between 1999 and 2005 where there were a lot of like World War II and war history like series and movies and stories that were told that were really good. I mean, I know you don't like realistic violence or anything like that, but they were so telling of the times that these young men went through and what they had to deal with.
It doesn't always bother, especially if I know it's
Yeah.
like seeing like action violence.
Yeah, I mean they were pretty good at depicting a lot of the stuff. I
Like
mean,
I watched this. Bye-bye. Like it was brave, but I had all like I didn't know that.
no, we weren't. We literally went to Vietnam we lied to get into the war in the first place. And it was just to stop the communist expansion. Quote unquote, because, and I mean, this is even accounts from people when I was in Blue Knights, when I was riding motorcycles with them. One of the people there, Larry, was actually over there, and he was telling me, yeah, and he was saying, yeah, we would go and take territory from the little motherfuckers, and then all of a sudden the politicians or our higher ups are like, yeah, we're going back, we're moving our lines back, we're doing this, and it's like, why? We just took this. We fought tooth and nail to take this territory, and now we're just giving it back. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We lost a lot of fucking people. Were you the one who told me about the whaling, the tapes that they played whaling Vietnamese soldiers to keep the Viet Cong out of areas? I don't know if it was you or if I had heard that before. I think we talked about it.
I think we talked about like I didn't know about
yeah.
And it's like, it's really frustrating. I know, I typically touch on it, how I'm not, how they have all.
That's one of the reasons why I was watching that show that Jordan had recommended. It's not, it was a romanticization of the unification of China. I mean, that's what Dynasty Warriors, the video game, is about.
Yeah.
But that was the Three Kingdoms is what that series is about, and it was a very cool series, and it's interesting to learn about their history, their sort of ethos and mythos, and how they're.
I love.
Yeah.
I love, and how that. Folklore. Much better. Folklore. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, the funny thing about it is that Japan's imperial history and Chinese imperial history is like very similar. Well, the reason why they fucking hate each other is because it's all Japan's fault. Japan was way more imperialistic at the time than Chinese expansionism was. Japanese. Well, I mean, if you can even look at like movies with like Bruce Lee movies, they literally like occupied territory in China and enslaved them. And that's another reason why the Koreans hate the Japanese, and you know, it's really bad. But it was all in collusion with the Britain Empire, the British Empire.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Never learned.
That's why Hong Kong is the way it is because it was conquered by Britain. Originally, anyways. That's why a lot of people act like Britain is so evil, and it's funny that it's like that, is because Britain expanded across the world. I mean, they controlled a lot of the world, and they were in essence a very big driving force, maybe one of the largest driving forces against the Muslim empire back then, known as the Ottoman Empire. So
I know that.
there was
But back then,
there's a lot of expansion issues.
Wasn't just Britain.
The Chinese got very
Just.
Yeah, the Chinese got very lucky with their war against the Mongols, though. If it wasn't for, I don't remember what the saving grace there was, but the Mongols, like the Huns, it was bad. I think that's why one of the reasons why they unified. Because, well, they didn't have, so the reasons why the Mongols, I think it was the Mongols, were so powerful, the Huns and the Mongols, is because they had cavalry. They fought upon horseback, whereas everybody else brought hundreds of thousands of soldiers on the ground. Obviously, if you had like spears and lances, you could fight horses, but you're talking about...
Okay.
Well, no, it's not that. Even if you have spearmen, they have horseback archers. They never have to get near you. And it's one of the very interesting things about war back then, like when they talk about like this general has like hundreds of thousands of troops, this guy has hundreds of thousands of troops, but a lot of the times when they went out and fought, it wasn't hundreds of thousands of people clashing, it was literally like a handful from each side of elite soldiers going and fighting generals fighting each other. And because the loss of life from 100,000 like 200,000 people fighting with swords, shields, and horseback and spears and arrows is absolutely devastating.
And warfare back there.
I mean, they still do to this day, but it wasn't just that. It was just that warfare was brutal because you're just two people attacking each other with thin sheets of metal, arrows, and stuff like that. It's not like today where it's like big explosions and you know, people die quickly and things like that. It's very different. Usually in the wars, the victor would just go around and finish everybody else. Like literally, they would walk around and just.
I'm talking like if they've been like one of the soldiers.
Oh yeah, because you like, you know, what was it, Achilles and the Achilles heel sort of thing.
But, like you won, but got the slash on your arm. Now your arm's been
Yeah, I mean they did a good depiction of that even in like Game of Thrones with
Yes.
I think you watched that episode with me with the great Kali, or you watched that part of it. Oh, when the dragon, when she became like that great Khan's like basically wife, she earned his respect by like being more fierce. And then he ended up going to battle and taking damage, and it ended up getting affected. He ended up dying. So yeah. It was crazy. Like there's a lot of wild stuff that's borrowed from world history, and I think that's one of the things that's really captivating for people that play like games like Final Fantasy that are really into the lore and stuff like that. I was just talking to Mochi earlier this morning when we were talking about like Nafika and her model and how she's a very large-breasted god. He is literally the mirror image of the god Demeter. Yeah. But Demeter is more realistic. I mean, she's shown like the closest picture of her is her shown with yeah. And I said compared to like it was an easier comparison because the hell? That's not it. What the hell? Where the hell is the... I thought I had the card on here. But if you see the card of her, or the poster of Navika, it's very close. Plus, they're literally the god of the same thing. They're literally the god of the same thing. He's like, oh, she's too small. I was like, not really. It's the same size. She's just not supported.
Look, they don't look as big. Ain't supported. They're not supported. They still side. That's not.
But yeah, we're talking about that. And then they even have a lot of like, it feels like a lot of Greek and Roman Norse sort of crossover, because there's apparently like a bit of incest in the gods of the history of the gods in this game. Well, the ones, what is it? We fought them in the most recent raid. The two, the brother and sister, the one on the horse and the one.
Yeah, it's Azema.
No, it was Azima, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
No, it had to. Maybe. I have to go back and look at it. But their daughter is the final boss of the dungeon. No, Azema is the older sister to Mithina. Yeah, and is also one of their daughters.
Alpha.
Yeah. And Azema.
And is
Mithina's older sister is Azema. Really?
Yes.
Oh, she's always been my deity.
Outfit.
Did you know that Nafika and Halon are rivals? Yeah. What's going on here? What is the day? Wednesday, right? That's probably why we're having difficulty finding somebody. Yeah, because one of our melee can't make it. I think he's helping like a friend group try and clear. Sorry guys, I was just kind of having a discussion about all things with my girlfriend on the side. What is he doing? Oh, hold on. I wonder if he'll come. Oh, jeez. Did my other one go off yet? I wonder what's up with it. I'm gonna go take a look at it. My streambot should not be doing that. Excuse me. Wait. Oh, that's the wrong one. No, not that one. God dang it. What? I hate having so many accounts and freaking passwords. I'm triggered. Do 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 do. There we go. Where is a Discord? Didn't I add both Discords to that? Discord app? Discord app? Is it Discord or Discord app newest? Remember. Did I add another Discord to this? Thought I did. I guess I didn't. Need to fix that. But that one can go, actually. And then... where is it? Pretty sure this one is based off of that one. Things to do. I'm mad. I changed the password. I don't remember what it was. Wait a minute. No, that's not it. That's old. That's hella old. No. No. I'm actually hungry. I'm hungry. I was gonna cook food after we did this raid. Probably just gonna go get chicken ready and then see, because this is ridiculous. I didn't know we know we had other people. Fuck. I messaged Mizu to see if he'd join us, but I don't even know if he's there. I've got my headphones on, so I'll be right back, man. Shit. See if I can do this real quick. I'm gonna be right back, guys.